Hey, Chloe, what happened today? You seemed kind of blunt with me when I came over to talk to you at the welcome party for our new jobs.
Huh? What?
You don't know what I mean? I thought you might be nervous about joining the company like I was. I was only trying to make you feel more at ease when I said we should give it our best together at our new jobs.
Huh? Ew. I'd rather you didn't. Thankfully, no one told me I'd have to work with you anyway. So just don't bother in the future, okay? Don't approach me like that ever again.
Huh? What the hell are you saying? What happened? We're always encouraging and supporting each other while we're looking for work. I thought we were a team. When we finally got the break we were hoping for and got an offer from our dream company, I thought it'd only be natural for us to carry on trying to uplift each other, making what was inevitably going to be a nerve-wracking process a little easier on us both.
Cringe! Could you, not try dragging out our college relationship into our working lives? I don't know about you, but I happen to be a mature adult now. And I don't need to deal with this immaturity.
Huh?
I'm of the belief that you should never mix your private life up with your work. I want to meet new people and make new friends at work. I'd prefer if you never talk to me again when we're not at the office. Even then, you better make sure it's about work and not some boring, asinine small talk.
What the? Can't we just meet up and talk about this? I'm struggling to comprehend how you actually feel through these messages. None of this makes sense.
You disgust me. You just don't know when to stop, do you?
Chloe!
God, you're annoying.
Are you really Chloe? It's like I'm speaking to a different person.
You really are the biggest pain in my butt. Why are you trying to drag out a conversation I'm clearly not interested in with the pathetic, childish groveling? I hate feminine losers like you. Start acting like a man and maybe I'll talk to you. Bye, dweeb.
Hey Chloe, what the heck do you think you're doing?
Oh, for God's sake, you again, dweeb? What do you want? Make it quick. Didn't I tell you I hate feminine losers like you? Are you illiterate, as well as vomit-inducingly creepy and effeminate?
Just what are you and the department manager up to?
Huh? What do you mean?
You went into a hotel together, didn't you?
How do you know about that?
I happen to pass by that hotel regularly on a shortcut to my apartment. That was when I saw you. With Sean, our boss.
Oh, so you saw us.
Oh, so you saw us? How can you be so indifferent about this? You act as if it's nothing!
Oh, is that what you're fretting over? You probably don't know, but me and Sean are dating now.
What the heck? He's married with kids!
So what?
You knew, and you're still dating him.
Romance is free.
What does that even freaking mean? Come on, Chloe, there are some lines you just don't cross. You shouldn't be getting involved with a guy with a wife and kids.
I don't take instructions from feminine losers. Be quiet now.
I won't be quiet. I'm calling a spade a spade. This is wrong and you know it. Surely you know this isn't fair on his wife. How do you think she'd feel if she found out?
Who cares? It's her fault for not being able to hold her man down in the first place. If she wasn't so gross, this would never have happened.
Excuse me?
Did you forget how to read English again? Let me spell it out. Sean chose me, not her, and it's as simple as that. She failed in her duties as a woman, so he chose me because I'm more attractive. That's all there is to it. Did it penetrate that thick skull of yours yet, dummy?
Chloe, you have to stop this. What the hell's gotten into you lately? Where did the kind, caring, conscientious Chloe I've known all these years go? You've changed. You were the hardest working, most diligent person I knew back in college. You were the most honest, most positive, forward-thinking. That's why I liked you.
Ew, gross! You liked me? Oh, someone give me a bucket! I think I'm gonna barf. Eh.
Huh?
That's the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my life! I hate soft feminine dweebs like you more than anything in the world. I'm blocking you before I actually throw up!
Wait, Chloe, what?
Never talk to me again! Not even at work. You disgust me.
Stop this! Just stop this and talk to me like a normal human being, goddammit!
Toodles, loser!
Hey, Blake. It's been ages since we last spoke. It's me, Dylan.
Dylan? No kidding! Long time no see! It must have been, what, a year since we graduated college now?
Right. Sorry I haven't been in touch in so long.
Oh, don't be silly, I'm just as much to blame.
Anyway, there was something I wanted to discuss with you. Is now a good time? I can wait till later if you're busy.
It's cool, don't worry about it. I was only sad daydreaming on the train anyway. What's wrong? You most certainly are. She's my second cousin. We grew up in the same neighborhoods, so we played together all the time when we were kids. If we weren't over at each other's houses, we'd be hanging out at the park. She was more like a best friend or little sister than a second cousin. Anyway, what about her? Is everything okay? Did you fall out with her or something?
Yeah, I think I'd prefer it if we did just fall out. At least I'd understand what was going on then.
Huh? What does that mean? Oh, this seems even more serious than I thought. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I heard you guys landed jobs at the same company lately.
That's right, that's when she changed. It's like she's a completely different person now.
Huh?
She seems to have entered relationships with several of the guys at the company.
Say what now? Chloe? That Chloe? Would never hurt a fly, never told a lie, kind, caring, conscientious. The very image of diligence, honesty, and hard work? That Chloe? Is now doing that with all the guys at your new workplace?
Yes, some of the guys are even married with kids.
Oh my god! What on earth could have happened to be causing her to act this way?
Right? I don't have a clue either. No matter how much I think about it, I draw nothing but blanks. She's been super blunt and cold towards me ever since the day I went over to talk to her at the company welcome party. After that, I found out she was having an affair with a guy called Sean. Her department manager, a married man with kids. When I called her out on it, she said she hated me. Then I found out she wasn't just getting it on with him, but also the finance manager, the HR manager, a business analyst, 3 accountants, 2 of my colleagues, the front desk clerk, and the janitor. Things are getting so out of hand that rumors are starting to spread in the office. People don't even do their jobs properly anymore because of all the gossip.
What the? I don't even... No, wait a sec. Ah, that's it. That has to be it. Listen, this is probably gonna sound crazy, but there's a chance that it's not Chloe who's doing all these things at your workplace.
Huh?
Did you know that she has a twin sister?
Huh? Oh yeah. I do remember hearing something about that when we first met, actually. I got the impression they were on bad terms, though. She seemed uncomfortable talking about it. So while I was curious, I decided to leave it alone. I haven't heard anything since then.
I see. I guess it wouldn't be that strange if she didn't feel comfortable discussing it. With a sister like that, who could blame her?
Huh? Blake, wait a sec. Before I say it, I want to make it clear that I think this sounds absolutely insane. But are you saying you think Chloe might have been replaced by her twin sister? And that she's the one sleeping her way around my entire workplace?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Based on everything you just told me, that could only be the behavior of one person, her twin sister Bella.
Wow, it does sound crazy. But no crazier than the idea that Chloe would act like this. Is her sister really like that?
Yep. That girl, she's so good at getting her way when it comes to men, it's actually scary. I don't mean it in a good way, but she's a genius at what she does. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say she got through every exam in college and even avoided being held back a year by using her troublesome talents as a weapon to seduce anyone and everyone in her way. My gut tells me she's doing the exact same thing at your company right now. As to how it happened, I have a hunch. The company you and Chloe landed jobs at, they're highly prestigious and have a solid reputation for paying their employees very generously, right? My hunch is that Bella had her sights set on that salary and the future resume credentials that would come with working for such a major company. Again, this might sound crazy, but you know it wasn't if you knew Bella. I think she probably convinced or bullied Chloe into letting her take the job in her place. It's the only explanation I can think of. This is textbook Bella. It just reeks of the exact same stench of the shenanigans she pulled in college. I don't think that's all there is to it, though. I bet their parents were in on it, too.
Wow, seriously though, does this kind of thing actually happen in the real world? Switching one twin sister for the other? This is nuts! I feel like I'm reading the plot of some kind of novel or manga.
It's a possibility, unfortunately. Their parents have always spoiled Bella rotten while treating Chloe like a black sheep of the family. To be honest, I'm almost not even surprised that she turned out as rotten as she did given the circumstances.
Wow, I had no idea. Was Chloe really raised in that kind of household? She must have been through so much that I never knew.
Yeah, she really is. Did you hear the story about her grandpa covering the bulk of her college fund?
No, this is the first I've heard of it.
Her parents refused to pay to send her to college. Chloe always said she was desperate to get out of there, but her parents even confiscated the wages from her part-time job to give to Bella. With no way to support herself, she was trapped.
Wow, really? They even stole her money?
Something tells me she never told you any of this.
No, never. Knowing her, she probably kept it all bottled up because she didn't want me to worry. I can't say I would have been any use to her even if she told me. But I at least wish she would have tried. I should have noticed. I should have known something was wrong. I feel like I've completely failed her. My God, what have I done?
Dylan, stop. Beating yourself up isn't going to solve anything. Rather than that, we have to help her. She needs us. Thinking about this logically, if Bella's already going to the lengths of impersonating Chloe at work, she must have taken her phone off her a while ago. If that's the case, we might be dealing with an emergency here.
You mean Chloe might be in danger?
There's a strong chance she is. Dylan, do you have a car?
Yeah, it's not very big though.
Don't worry, it'll do just fine. We have to move quickly, there's no time to waste. First of all, before taking any action, we have to prove our suspicions about everything we just discussed. We can't do what I'm thinking based on hunch alone. I'm going to use my position as their second cousin to get into their house. I need you to wait in your car outside my house. It's in the same neighborhood. Oh, and this part's important. Keep the engine running. Once I'm certain Bella's impersonating Chloe, I'm gonna rescue her from her family by getting her out of there.
So, I went outside in my car and we hightailed it the hell out of there as soon as you come out with Chloe?
That's right. I'm glad we're thinking along the same lines. You know where my house is, right?
Yeah, it's written on a New Year's wishes card in the chest of drawers in my room. So I won't have any issue finding the place.
How long will it take you to get there? Okay, it'll probably take me about the same. Alright, I think that just about covers everything. See you outside my place in 40 minutes.
Roger that.
Hey, Chloe, what the freaking hell do you think you're playing at, slave girl? You took back your phone after I confiscated it? You did, didn't you? You'll admit it straight away if you know what's good for you. Come home and give me it back, and make it quick.
I'm never coming home.
What? You listen to me, and you listen good. Your workplace belongs to me. I've got every man in that office wrapped around my little finger. I'm being kind enough to work your job in your place as a favor to you. And this is how you repay me? Did you even think this through? How am I supposed to reply to all my boyfriends if you have the phone? The whole plan is gonna fall apart because of your stupidity. Come home and give me back the phone now. If you don't want us to boot you out and be forced to live on the street, I suggest you do what I say. Know your place, girl.
There it is, we have the confession! I repeat, confession obtained!
Huh?
You're the one who needs to know your place, you goddamn psycho!
Huh? Psycho?
Nothing's more than fair to call you a psycho, considering what a freaking psycho you are! You messed with the wrong person this time.
Uh-huh. Who's this?
I'm speaking to you from Chloe's phone.
Who is it? Tell me.
Dylan.
Dylan? Wait a second, I know that name. No way, are you that weirdo loser boy colleague who wouldn't stop bugging me at the company welcome party at the office?
I'm more than just a colleague, I'm Chloe's boyfriend!
Her boyfriend? What the? Chloe has a boyfriend?
We've been dating since we met in college. For someone supposedly so good at what she does, you sure are sloppy. If you'd have taken a minute or two to look through our chat history, you would have realized how dumb and unrealistic your impersonation plot was.
How could she get a boyfriend? She's so dull.
She's a million times the woman you'll ever be. Your only talent is lying. Scheming and manipulating your way into bed with as many men as possible.
What?
Be honest, the reason you nominated yourself as the office bicycle and ordered free rides to every guy in the building is because you had no idea how else to get by. Am I right or am I right? Unlike Chloe, who studied business for 4 years and graduated with high honors, you didn't have a clue how to actually contribute to the company you cheated your way into. Being way over your head into the only thing you know how. And open your legs to every guy who so much as looked at you.
Oh my god, what the?
You probably thought you could get by somehow or other by seducing enough of the workforce that you could divide up your workload and force it off onto them one by one. And amazingly, it actually seems like it works for a while. But the jig is up! We know who you are, and you ain't gonna be getting away with this any longer!
Just hold on a second, what exactly do you plan on doing?
I think you know the answer to that. I'm gonna tell the company who you really are and what you've been doing.
What? No, you can't.
I most definitely can, just watch me! It should go without saying, but word will inevitably reach your innumerable boyfriends before long.
No, no, no! You just stop right here. Don't do this! Do you have any idea how hard I worked to get a job at this company? They're world famous and I'm making quadruple the money I made at any old jobs. Are you threatening to put a blemish on my spectacular resume?
It's not your resume, it's Chloe's. And it's not a threat, it's a promise. Not an ounce of the credit for letting that job lies with you. It's down to Chloe's hard work and Chloe's hard work alone that you even got to set foot in the place!
Stop, stop, stop!
Chloe's never coming home again. I'll be looking after her from now on.
Just wait. Surely we can talk this over like adults.
You shut your goddamn mouth! Don't you dare ever come near Chloe again!
Hey, Dylan!
Sup, Blake, good morning!
How's Chloe doing?
She seems pretty chilled out right now. She's eating her breakfast and reading a magazine.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. That's great.
She was real quiet and reserved at first, but She started gradually opening up once we got back to my place, and she told me everything. She says she's been living under constant supervision by her parents and physically prevented from leaving the house under any circumstances for the last 2 weeks. She was basically a prisoner in her own home.
Yeah, I've heard a few things myself. Apparently, Bella confronted her on the morning of her first day at the new job and confiscated her things before she could leave the house. Everything from her phone, her bank cards, her purse, even her work clothes. Her twin sister stole her entire identity. Her family conspired against her to ensure she had no means of communicating with the outside world and no way of escaping. Ugh, when I think about how long this could have gone on for, or what might have happened if you hadn't reached out to me so I could put 2 and 2 together and realize what they were doing to her.
Yeah, the thought alone sends chills down my spine.
Things got seriously hectic after we rescued her.
Yeah, no kidding. I got in touch with Chloe's grandpa and told him everything as soon as we got back, and I made sure she was okay.
Right, and then, when word of what was going on spread to the rest of our family, an emergency task force comprised of every single relative within a 100-mile radius mobilized outside the house. AKA Chloe's prison, first thing in the morning. Apparently, the whole squadron barged in the second they heard the door being unlocked. They've got Bella and her parents surrounded, and they're coming down on them with the rage of 1,000 suns as we speak. My sources inside the house tell me it's the grilling of a lifetime. And at this rate, seems they'll continue long into the night. Maybe even tomorrow morning.
Wow.
Next, the plan is to separate Bella from her parents and have them live as far away from each other as possible. Finally, they're gonna hire a lawyer, have a restraining order issued so they can never go near Chloe again, and take them all to court to demand compensation for the emotional trauma they caused her. Things are shaping up pretty well. I think we can safely say our work here is done.
Whew, I'm so glad to hear it. Nice work. Blake, listen. Thank you.
Hey, that's my line. I couldn't have done this without you, Dylan. I'm so glad you're Chloe's boyfriend. You're perfect for her. Make sure you protect her, okay?
Of course. Like my life depends on it. Chloe lives with me in my apartment now. When I told her, I'm here for you now and forever, as she sat in blank amazement, she suddenly burst into tears. She gushed forth unendingly as if to symbolize a long-awaited release of the lifetime's worth of pent-up anguish that built up while she was in captivity. Our company are treating the whole affair as a matter of utmost importance. All involved parties are currently under questioning, and those found to be guilty of wrongdoing will be dealt with accordingly. Out of consideration for Chloe's fragile mental state, she's currently on paid leave. When she feels ready to return to work, the company have offered her the option to come back on full-time working-from-home basis. Honestly, they've been great ever since they found out what was going on. As for Bella, the company are currently in the process of taking her to court for obstruction of business and for the damage caused to their reputation as a result of her actions. The sum they're demanding is so high, I don't even remember the number. The wives of the married men she had affairs with are also demanding a hefty amount for themselves. So between the compensation demands of all disgruntled parties, Bella's future as an overworked debt slave is a near certainty. Being incapable of holding down a normal job, she's currently working at an adult bathhouse. I don't know about you, but I don't think she could be in a more appropriate place. In any case, she deserves everything she gets.